Hi, I am a very new fan to wrestling, a 38-year-old mother of two, recently introduced to professional wrestling in a fan capacity by my husband, who had to show me Stunning Kiss on AEW. He kind of fell out of it and lost his passion for it, and then when AEW started up, he started getting back into it again, and he would tell me about things, and it sounded pretty cool. But he was like, there's this guy, and you gotta see him. He's amazing. He's right up your alley. You will love him. And he showed me Stunning Kiss coming in with the Jacksonville Jaguar cheerleaders. And I was in love. I started watching Sunny matches. I'd start watching a little bit more shows. I started getting more invested into the other characters and wrestlers. And yeah, now I watch AEW every single week. And now we're just getting my kids into it. So it's been a really lovely bonding experience for our family, especially through the pandemic. Wednesday nights in front of the television as a way to always come back together. I just want you to know that it is very appreciated and that you are, of course, one of my favorites. Thanks so much.
I think we're all very well aware of how important professional wrestling has been for us during the pandemic, or some aspect of professional wrestling. I don't know how much I enjoyed watching wrestling in front of no crowd, but the world was kind of put on pause, and luckily professional wrestling, in some capacity, kept on moving forward the best way that we could. A lot of us are in this wrestling community so deep, and we've been in it for so deep for so long. Some of us dating back to 2015, 2010, some of us dating back to when the internet started, AOL Instant Messenger and Prodigy, and some of us even before that. But I always like to hear a call like this just to remind us that there's always going to be that brand new fan. And how are we going to get those brand new fans into professional wrestling? And I've said this a lot, and I know Sunny even gets a little bashful when I say it to her, but I love Sunny Kiss. I think Sunny Kiss is so important as a professional wrestler, just the way that she wrestles and the appeal of Sunny to a fan like this woman, the 38-year-old mother of two, who has thought in her head of big, muscly, roid-up wrestlers who want to beat each other up. And that's the thought that's stuck in her head, that's stuck in society's head. And then kind of in the way I wrestle, I mean, I'm not going to compare myself to Sunny Kiss, but I will in the diversity in which we wrestle. I wrestle in a way that is very charismatic, creative, and comedic. The 3 C's. I just made those up, but let's make a t-shirt out of it. Ways in which you are a first-time wrestling watcher, you say to yourself, well, that's not what I think of when I think of professional wrestling. It's the same thing with Sunny. Sunny climbs outside of the norms in every way, and I think Sunny is so important to have on a roster and such a great wrestler to boot. So I just wanted a reminder, not for myself, but maybe for everybody else, through this woman, on why AEW is important and the diversity of not only genders or races or anything else throughout the spectrum, but the diversity of wrestling styles. Teaching people that wrestling can be anything and everything, and it can be. It's what the whole company was built upon. The Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, doing it differently and then showing a national scene that differently is good. And I'm glad we have a new wrestling family. Congratulations. Hey, thanks for watching. That call was part of a whole podcast called Wrestling Anonymous. Listen to the whole thing weekly. Wherever you listen to your podcasts, go subscribe. And while you're at it, subscribe right here on YouTube to Colt Cabana's channel. Thank you.